Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Mayar and today I'm gonna go briefly on IBM IIB software. So once you install your software, you just come to a Windows search box, type IBM. They give you those options. What do you install? I install version 12 and 11. The latest one is version 12. You just left click, run it as administrator. Because some feature will not work if you just run it regular. If you open it regularly, just use as administrator privilege, and once you open it, it would look like that. And at the top, they give you the location of your workspace, and also right here they give you the name IBM App Connect Enterprise. So what is IBM App Connect Enterprise? It is a middleware software that provides service to build integration flow needed to support different integration requirements through a set of connector to a range of data sources, include package application, file message system, and databases. It allowed developers to graphically design message flow and related artifacts. So once it's developed, these resources can be packaged into broker archive file and deploy it in the runtime environment right here. You can learn more about that. Below that there's a menu bar. There's the menu bar that you could explore what is inside, but it's like a save, close, open project, and create your application. You just click, like they give you all type of container that we have, like application, integration service, REST API. They give you and also right here when you say new, they give you option to create such thing like, and those is like what. But this one you might use it the most once reset perspective, because once you messed up the way it look, you come right here and you just reset it back. So this is the menu bar. You could explore it more if you want and find out what is inside. And you would use this one clean a lot, like they will clean your project. Just take the option which one you want to clean, or you want to clean all of them. I want to clean, like if they would clean up project for me. And below that is the individual option. The same thing like a save as. There would be also two, but right here they put it individual option. Run, debug, run, and like open a pattern explorer. That would be right here too. Below that there's application area, application development area. What is this? Right here it shows like what application you create, like what they give you the container name, but if you open it they give you message flow name and all that. Application and the container name would be appear on this side. So below that there's a integration explorer. So what is integration nodes? So those integration node and IBM is a runtime component that hosts message flow to facilitate message transformation and routing within integration environment. It acts as a like container for deploying those applications. And the runtime integration, it connects various application service and system by processing and routing message between them. So I create a broker, also they call them broker, old name was broker. Create a broker, then I create the execution group. After that, when you create it as execution group, you just create it. I deploy the application to it and test the application to it. So you could and that we see one application, two application. What is that? Like execution group just group the and create isolation between other execution group. You could create like many application that kind of do the same thing. You could deploy it to one. You create another execution group, and also they call them new integration server. Right now, right here is two. They give you option. You could use that one too. Execution group. So you could deploy, let's say, loan department application would be deployed to another execution group, the library and the stuff. So that way is clean management. So on this side, it shows this area is for developer. Once you create the application and you open your message, see what is application. Application is a container for all the resources that are required to create. And also, if you, let's say I want to open this one, see this is this is my application. How you create it? Let's click on right here, and you just click and name it anything. You create it this way, or you could create it through different way. Right here is two, it says, and right here anywhere that says new, you could create it. Just click and name it. I say let's say test and finish. If you want to reference anything, your library, something, you will know what is library, but just you could do that right now. Now I create right here test, and they give you a new option again, and that means you could create right now the artifact. You could create a message flow. So the message flow is like a sequence of processing steps that run on the integration server when it input. You could create a soupui. A soupui is a common sequence of action to be used by several message. So let's create the one message flow. Let's put kind of name that we know message. Make sure you're using always a good idea to just give them a good name. So from a name, like a developer know a lot of stuff, so naming and convention you follow. Like now they give you the option for developer area, where they give you a plate. On a plate there's all type of interfaces, like there would be HTTP, there would be a SOAP, email, MQ. Let's say I wanna create a simple application. This is the MQ, is a message queuing system. You could send a message through this to you through websphere broker, and you want to do kind of logic to it. You see I put two input. You cannot send one message to another input, just you will send a message from input to output. Now this, you name it anything, and below that they give you the option like property, problem, outline, task, console, and deployment. On a property, it shows the property of anything, like you wanna see the execution property, group execution property. They give it like this is the name, and it connect to your queue manager 1, like all type of stuff. You could come and explore what is you want to deploy there. And if you want to see the property of this one, it shows the property because it's telling you must give the name for it, and they give you all type of the property that this node has. If you want to see the property of your what do you call it, the application, you just click and give you the property of that. Let's come back to the node, and it has a property. And also you see there's like a lot of error, like any error appear, it will choose right here. And also it shows there's error like instant mandatory name, like something is need to be fixed. So that cause we need to fix that one. If you want to fix it, just type it, the name of it. I put center queue, so we send message from then on this one would receive message. So now we could send a message and this one could receive it. This name is very important. Watch the second video, I explain all the property. And we just name them the game. You could put this name on the right here, that way we know what type of queue is that. This name would be appear right here, you see. So right here is the outlook, like it give you the map how this application is connecting. We create a test message glue. After test message preview, we have a queue name is a sender queue, and we click that is connecting through out to the out terminal. They give you like map. And task would be right here, console is right here, and this deployment log. Let's say what a deployment log, let's say what application I deploy to my execution group. They give you full detail. You could expand and see it. If that is successful, they tell you successful. If something is wrong, they give you the warning too, like everything right here. And right here you could clean up your deployment. Let's clean. See, now everything is clean. Now I want to deploy this test. You just drag and drop easy. This is one way. You will learn many way, but this is the one way. Or you just click and say deploy. You give them where you want to deploy it. Now I deploy. You see, they give me the log. The detail is successful deploy, and this that. So how should we create the execution group? I'll see you on the next video. I will show you this one on next video. Before we go on the next video, there is a lot. We have right now we are on the integration development perspective. This is the integration development perspective. But if you want to change it to like a Java or some like debug, we come right here, we change it to a Java. This is Java perspective now. See, you could change it to different perspective or debug perspective. Let's close that and let's put it back on development perspective. And also the debug, if you come right here, your integration group and execution group must have a debug port number. By default there is no debug port number. We need to assign that one. So I will show you that one on our next video on creating execution group. So see you on the next video.